Okay, I think we're on. Oh, now it says 5. All right, so I guess we're on. I'm just going to handhold this camera. My assignment says, I'm Huguette Nicole Young. I go by Nicole, my middle name. French-Canadian descent. My mom was French-Canadian. My dad was a potato farmer from Maine. I just got a work assignment from, well, I'm not sure exactly. Somebody is going to pay me, so I don't really know. But and one of the assignments was to describe my home to you. And I'm not at home right now. I actually got the FedEx package at my work, Pride Transport, where I am more than home. Actually, I'm in Salt Lake City. I just picked up some. Can you see me? I just picked up some a load of Hershey's chocolate at the Hershey's factory, or the Hershey's distribution center up in Ogden, Utah, and I'm taking that to Hayward. But before I did that, I stopped here at the Pride Yard, and I'm doing my laundry. It's just like I'll give you a tour. This is my home, so this will be my home assignment for now. I am going to San Francisco, where I have 2 children, and maybe I could film them when I see them on maybe Tuesday, but we'll see. And that could be a little bit of a home assignment, but this is really a home here. Nicole Young. I became a truck driver because I've always wanted to be a truck driver. I was a scientist first, in the first part of my life, and then I was a full-time mommy. And my older brother told me that most interesting people have at least 3 careers in their life. So I'm on my 3rd career, which is a truck driver, and I love it. I've always wanted to be a truck driver. I think I get that from my dad. He did all sorts of odd jobs after he was done being a potato farmer. He lost the farm, and that's okay, because when he lost the farm, my mom and my dad just ended up picking up 5 kids, I'm the youngest of 5, and moving us to California, which is wonderful, because I grew up in California. So I'm this French-Canadian, my maiden name is Pelletier, which means fur trader. And so I'm this French-Canadian fur trader who was rerouted at the age of 5 to Southern California. So that's the story of how I got there. But my father was a truck driver for a while, and that's where I got this from. And he one day he would do funny things, like when we were things that would show how much of a truck driver he is. I told this story to somebody just the other day. We would fall asleep in the car, expecting to wake up in the local mountains, like a 4-hour drive or something like that. And we woke up from Southern California. We woke up and we're in Salt Lake City. So he was always surprising us that way. He just loved getting on the road and just going. And I remember that. It was a very fond story. And I think it was my fate, because that's where I'm working right now. I'm working, my very first job out of trucking school is for Pride Transport, one of the best trucking companies in the country. And I'm very glad to be working for them. So here I am. This is my home away from home. And I just wanted to show you, because I'm going to be taking a lot of video of, they want a lot of video of truck stop showers and bathrooms and things. So before I do that, I'm going to show you ours. This is where we have this is our laundry. Hi, Dave. I'm doing a project. Hey, come on. Come on, Dave. No. This is Dave Cox. He was my driver trainer when I came here. Got out of trucking school, and I couldn't shift very well, and he taught me boom chicka boom, which is you don't shift the truck like a normal car. You just go boom, give it a second, boom, and I've been doing boom chicka boom ever since.
Doing well.
Yeah,
I'm proud of her.
Yeah, so this is Dave Cox. He's my driver trainer here at Pride. I'm just giving a tour of. I'm doing a project. I'll tell you about it later. I'm doing a project for the truck stops, telling them, this is my home life here. So I'm showing them the laundry. That's the dryer. All the stuff I got, the FedEx pack, and this is the washing machine. Hi. I hope it's light enough. And see, now this is the bathroom here. Hi, that's me. Oh, you saw me before. Okay, so see, that's the shower. It's very clean here. They clean it every day. And hi, I'm in the mirror. Can you see me? I have to bring in my own towel, and I have to wipe it down when I'm done. But I still prefer this than over the truck stops, because it is home away from home. I mean, at the truck stops, they have your own towels there, and they clean it and all that stuff, but it's still home. This is like a home away from home, so I still prefer to take my showers here and do my laundry here than at a truck stop. And here is the driver's trainer's lounge. It's the mailboxes, and we have a TV and our sofa, offices, and computers. And this is the they're very big on fuel efficiency. So they post the names of all the people who have and all their fuel efficiency numbers. And I'm pretty good. I'm usually in the top 3 or 4 every month in the 8.0 range, which is very good. They're very happy with me paying attention to fuel efficiency here. You get paid an extra for every a tenth of a mile above 7 miles per gallon. I'll explain this later. But for every tenth of a mile above 7 miles per gallon average on the end of the month, they'll pay you $40. So if I get an 8, like as I did last month, I got an 8.3 miles per gallon average over the month. That's going to be 40 times. That's going to be an extra $510 in my paycheck. So they're very good here at sharing the wealth when you save fuel. And actually, so let me come out here. This is the Pride dispatch room. Da 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 da. Smile, everybody. Night dispatch. There's Dave again.
Dave gets around.
Dave gets around. Hey. All right. And okay, I just put my clothes in the dryer, so I have a while. Let me ask Dave. I don't have my. There's a little card for getting out. Let me ask him. Dave, do you have the little card that can get me out of the fence here?
I don't have
Oh, does he?
Here.
I want to go.
Unless you have like the one little area that works there. Oh, just give me the whole wallet. Yeah.
He'll bring it back in. Okay. Dave will bring it. I'll bring it back in. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I've got my. I want to leave tonight. I'm going to leave tonight in about an hour when my laundry is done. So we have this little gate pass to gets us out of these gates. I have it, but it's in my truck right now. All right. So am I pointing this the right way? Yes. All right. So I hope this isn't too jumpy. I have never done this before, but while there's still some light, Utah is very beautiful. It is Salt Lake City, but I hope it's not too dark. But I want to show you my Pride transport. I'm very proud of working for Pride. They have good Pride. I don't know if you could hear me either. I hope that I'm not putting my thumb over the audio or something. So all you see is me going blah 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 blah, and nothing coming out. So I hope you could hear me well. I might have been putting my thumb right over the audio this whole time. All right, so here's the I don't know what I'm filming. It's not like a regular video camera. So that's Pride Transport. This is the main office in Salt Lake City. That's the only office they have. They don't have a yard anywhere else. Well, they have minor yards in Tracy and some places in California. But look at the view around here. There's like mountains all around. I'm gonna do a 360, a plane. It's just gorgeous. In the winter, there's always snow up there. And there's a lot of trucking in this area. CR England, which Pride is also England run. Jay England owns the company. So they split off, the England family, a couple of brothers split off from CR England and formed Pride. But CR England is right around the corner. A lot of trucking companies here. And I'm just doing a 360 because it's beautiful. And Salt Lake City is just gorgeous. So I'm going to come back in now. So this is the Pride headquarters. 5499 West, 2455 South. The numbers, the addresses in Salt Lake City are very odd because they're all based on a grid system that radiates out from the main Mormon church. So you have all these weird addresses. It's very difficult for truckers. Like the GPS has a fit when you try to find certain addresses. I mean, try inputting 2455 West 7, whatever that is, whatever the address is, and it's just very difficult. But you know, it works. Different strokes for different folks. Okay, so I'm getting back into, getting in the Pride yard. Oh, let's just keep it rolling until we run out of batteries. So it's beautiful. I'm going to return this card. Okay. All right. Thanks. I just wanted to take some video of the front of the, just as an introduction. Thanks. Well, it's Jesse. Here, let's just say hi to Jesse. It's just a video project for the truck stop, the Flying J pilot truck stops that I'm doing. Like I'm following me for a week. It's like a video blog. So, yeah, I'm showing all the. I'm supposed to be doing my home, but this is kind of my home, so this is cool. Yeah, I'm gonna mount that on my. I'm gonna be mounting that on in my truck window. There's all sorts of instructions there for it and everything. I know.
It goes underwater.
I know, it's to protect the camera. But for now, okay, I already took all that stuff. So we're gonna go out and. Okay, I'm gonna come back and get my stuff later. So now I'm inside the Pride Yard, and. I hope you could hear me. I might have to. Okay, and I hope this is coming out okay. Okay, this is. So another reason I came back to the Pride Yard instead of going directly to Hayward in California is the truck needs to be maintained, like maintenance, at least once a month. And I got an email on my truck that said you need to bring it in for maintenance. So this is they're 24 hours here. And my truck came in and got its maintenance. They're very big on equipment at Pride. I love it. They don't have any equipment that's older than 3 years. All the trucks, I'm a brand new truck driver, and my truck is a 2012 or 2011 Freightliner, Cascadia. It's wonderful. And when I was here earlier, I was able to put my truck through the wash bin, and that's closed right now, but the wash bin works 24 hours as well. So I'm going to come out here in the Pride Yard, my home away from home. It's beautiful out here too. So here are all the trucks I'm going to show you. Okay, wait, let me pan slowly. I don't know if this is going to work. There's some bobtailed trucks there, and there's a whole bunch of reefers over here, and the mountains in the background. Oh, let me do that again. See the mountains and the clouds? It's just so gorgeous here. I'm going to do the clouds again. Okay, and now I'm walking, so this is going to be shaky. Let me just try to do this. Okay, let me pan slowly. Gorgeous sunset. I hope it's light enough out so you can see this. And all the Pride trucks. Okay, and this right here, I'm gonna be driving the truck here in just a minute. It's our DEF, and also our we have there's a vacuum to vacuum out the truck. I'm gonna be doing that in a minute. And our air pressure hose for filling the tires, which I do for fuel efficiency. It's very important. And DEF, which goes into some of our trucks, and that's the wash bin. So what you're going to be hearing, I hope you can hear my voice over all these reefer units. Refrigerated units are running right now, and all these trailers out here. Oh, and here are all the back sides of some of the bobtail trucks here. So this is the Pride Yard in Salt Lake City, my home away from home, and that's my truck straight ahead. I'm bouncing around. I hope it's going to be. I hope this is going to work. And that's my truck, 1957, 1957. It's a good year. They made good Chevys that year, and that's also the year my sister was born. I'm sorry, I'm going to repeat this because there's too many reefer units right now. These are all refrigerated unit trailers, and that's what we do mostly here is refrigerated units. Actually, I'm going to do this real fast. There's this is kind of loud. I hope you can hear me. I hope I'm not bouncing around too much. Okay. Behind the Pride Yard, there's a big old open field, and it has a horse mom and a horse dad and a little baby colt. And there's a Target store that just opened up over there. And I want to see if I could see them. Oh, they're not around. They're not close to the fence. It's okay. All right, so that was cute. I mean, so here, let me get to, this is the back side of my truck, Pride Transport. Okay, and later on I'm going to be checking tire pressures in a minute. Right now I'm just, also, let me get inside my truck for a second. Okay, this is my truck. It's my reefer unit. I backed in, but I didn't hook up anything yet. All right. Let me take the front of my truck. I love my truck and I love my job. And I just love my truck and I love pride. Okay, here's pride. There's my truck. And you can see my my cat Jojo lying in the. Hey Jojo! There's my cat. Jojo! 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 Crazy cat. All right, I don't want to take the camera inside my truck yet because I haven't cleaned out the inside yet. But let me get inside the truck and talk to you for a minute about what's going on, what I'm going to do today. Okay, I don't want to show you all the junk here. I'm going to try to keep it away because I bought a bunch of stuff at Walmart and I have to do some stuff inside my truck. I'm not going to give you a tour of my truck yet inside because I'm getting it organized and I'm washing my sheets and I'm doing everything like that. But I will show you Jojo. Jojo, my cat. Jojo. Jojo. Meow. Okay. Ah, you're so comfortable there. Okay, so that's Jojo. Gosh, I hope this is working. All right, so 9:01. All right. Let me see what's going on here. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my remaining on my 70 hours, remaining on duty. Oh, I see. All right. Oh, okay. I'm looking at my hours and I'm trying to figure out. It's okay. I didn't want to show you my truck, but this is it's called Driver Tech, and it tells me everything I need to know in life as a truck driver. Tells me, because I'm on electronic logs, I don't have to do paper logs, which is wonderful. I don't know how I could stand doing logs every night. I just don't like paper at all. So I was just very happy to come to a company that does all electronic logs. It tells me how many hours I have left. It tells me how many hours I could drive, and on, and it's wonderful. So keeps track of everything. And also, if you get stopped or you're pulled over into a weigh station or anything like that, and they say, "Can I see your logs?" You just tell them, "Oh, I have electronic logs," and they say, "Oh, never mind, go away," because they're so strict. And we have a woman here, Sarah, who's just on you, like when you're not doing things right. They're just very strict. So the other authorities outside of Pride don't even bother because they know that the people where they're going to get a lot of problems are with the paper logs, because you could cheat a lot on paper logs, and you could say you're doing things that you're not doing. And so people with paper logs are what the authorities, like at the weigh stations, or if you happen to be pulled over by highway patrol, they're more interested in your paper logs. If you're on electronic logs, they just say, "Oh, never mind." They don't even bother because they know that that's just so strict anyway, and you can't get away with anything. So they don't bother. They know that you're in compliance when you're on electronic logs, or more so than most people. Okay, so I'm in my truck right now. It's number 1957, which was the year my sister was born. So I named my sister Renee. So I named the truck Renee, which is Nene for short. So my truck's name is Nene, and that's what I call her. And my name is Nicole Young, but I go by Nico. I try to. I mean, it's just a nickname. I prefer that than Nikki. When somebody says, "Is your nickname Nikki?" I'll say, "No, it's Nico," but I'll go by Nicole. I'll go by anything you say, because I spent the first part of my life being called Huguette. Oh my God, it's Huguette, and it's my godmother and my aunt's name, so I kept it. But nobody called me that. I was called like Yogi from the age of 3 until 18. So I was like, I've always had a nickname. But by the time I was an adult and I was, interacting like a grown-up, I couldn't use Yogi. I wasn't used to being called Huguette. It was very difficult, and I'm in California with this really super French name. I mean, Hugo is a French name too, and that sort of made it over the ocean from France. But is my hand over the audio? I'm sorry. It's okay. I'll just keep talking. I'll do it this way. And it's shaky probably. I'll get the mount out and we'll do this better. I can talk your ears off. But just letting you know that Huguette, so I kept the H, and I always sign everything H Nicole Young. And I go by Nicole, but I still don't quite, even though it's been 10 years that I go by Nicole, or even years and years, I still don't feel quite like a Nicole. So, Nico I go by nicknames sometimes, and anyway, so Nico. So Nico in the truck with, and it matches all the other names. Nene, Nico, and Jojo is my cat. So it's all 2-syllable, and it all kind of like go. We're all on the go. Go Jojo. Go Nico. Go Nene. So I kind of like the name Nico, instead of Nikki. So what I'm gonna do right now is they washed. Now Jay England, who runs this company, Pride, and owns it, he's very particular about not only new equipment but keeping the trucks clean. And I put my truck through the wash bin with the trailer earlier today, and for some reason it wasn't able, the little brushes and everything that go over the trailer did not clean the dirt off. It's almost like dirt is caked onto this thing, and it's going to have to be done by hand. So I'm doing that right now. When the wash bin is closed, there's a little area on the side where we can wash our trucks with ourselves by hand. And no matter what time, if you're here at 3 in the morning, you could do this. I'm going to do that for the trailer just to get it clean. The truck is clean and it looks fine on the outside, and I'm going to organize the inside. And this is all while my clothes is drying. And this is all stuff you do whenever you come back home to the home base. You know, I can be out for 3 weeks, a month sometimes. 3 weeks. I'm new and I haven't been driving for not even a year yet, but I can be out a long time, and it's nice to get here to take a shower, clean my body, clean my truck, get the maintenance done on the truck. And also we get, so in the same wash bin, and since I just picked up a new trailer, I'm going to do a couple things. I'm going to wash the trailer on the outside because it's already full of chocolate. And chocolate is shipped, because we do reefer units, we ship mostly foods. We ship chocolate, I just did some fruit, we do meat, frozen, we do frozen or refrigerated foods. So I do a lot of meat runs, and I am a long haul driver, which means I go all across the country. I've been from here to New Jersey to Texas to everywhere but Florida, because Florida is what's called a consumption state. A lot of loads can go into Florida, but it's very difficult to get loads out of Florida. So our company doesn't really do Florida that much. So I haven't been to Florida, but I've been to almost every state otherwise. You know, Kentucky, Tennessee, Arizona, New Mexico, California, of course. Just a long haul truck driver. And I try to get home to San Francisco as often as I can to see my kids. Right now they're both 10 years old, Madeline and Luca, and hopefully we'll be able to film. I'll film them. I'll see. I'll film them when I get there on Tuesday. I hope. We'll see. I'll decide if I want to film them or not. I don't know. They're going to be shy, or if I want them on film. But they're both, because they were born 11 months apart. There's a 1 month in the year when they're the same age. So right now they're both 10 years old. Until Madeline, she's the oldest. She'll turn 11 on August 10th. So in another week. So Luca just had her birthday. He just turned 10. So it's called Irish twins when they're that way, when they're born less than a year apart. So what I'm going to do tonight, right now, while I'm here, because I want to get to California as far as I can tonight. I'm probably going to drive about, possibly 8 hours until the wee hours of the morning. But I got to get moving. I'm waiting for my laundry to be done, but I got to get moving. A couple things I have to do is, get the camera working. I hope it's working. Mount the camera, and clean out the inside here. I'll give you a tour of the inside later, maybe tomorrow, of the inside of my truck when I get it a little more organized. So now right now I'm gonna go wash the trailer and get some DEF in this part. DEF is diesel exhaust fluid, and it's something that mixes in with the it's something that helps to cut down on pollution, and all of our trucks use that. So you need, and it's not, you fill up with DEF like once every time you fill with fuel, like every 10 times you fill with fuel, you'll have to fill up the DEF. So you don't fill up the DEF very often, but I do it when I'm here in Salt Lake City. So wash the trailer, do the DEF, and while I'm there with the DEF, I'm going to check my trailer tire pressures. So all the tire pressures at 100 psi or greater. 110 psi, which is pounds per square inch, is the pressure, the maximum pressure you could put on all these tires. So I don't put the maximum in with cold tires. I only put, I compromise, and I put 105 psi in all my tires, and it helps with fuel efficiency. So there's a lot of things that help with fuel efficiency I do, and one of the most important ones is filling all 18 wheels. Oh my Lord, that's a lot of tires, but I fill them all, and it's worth it because I get really good fuel efficiency, as I said. I had an 8.3 last month, 8.3 miles per gallon. And to all you truckers out there, that's really darn good. I mean, geez, I'm probably getting better than some cars do in the city. That's a pretty darn good fuel efficiency. And as I said, that's another $510 in my pocket. Oh no, don't tell me it's starting to rain. I want to wash my... Well, okay, so that's right. I'm going to head right now, actually. I'm going to head over there while my clothes is drying, right this second. So, I'm not going to mount you. I'm going to turn the camera off, and I'll turn it on in a minute when I'm all set up to wash the trailer. Bye. Bye. Talk to you soon. Today is